Hey guys, this is Food by Faith, and today we are doing a quick update on my Aero Garden. If you guys remember, I purchased the Aero Garden about 2 weeks ago, and I set it up. It was really simple to set up. A lot of us in the garden community were talking about them, and because I had missed the spring growing season, and because I was out of town, I was out of the country actually. There are some things that I usually start in the spring that will carry me on through the fall season that I didn't get started. So I have things growing outside now, but I want to give things a jump start on the inside and then transplant them outside. And these are our winter plants. Guys, excuse me if you hear my pup down here. He is sneezing. I think he's doing the little toddler thing because he wants to go outside. But here we are. I'm going to turn you around so you can see what I have going on here. So on this first Aero Garden, you can see that it's telling me to add plant food. And so that's what I'm going to do today. But what you see I have growing here is Thai basil. I have Genovese basil. I have the pippin pepper. And I have tomatillos, the green as well as the purple. And then in the back, I put a shishito pepper, but it did not germinate, so I'm going to remove that. And again, this is after 14 days, guys, and I felt like anything that hasn't germinated by now isn't going to, so I'm just going to remove it. And then over here, this one has been in for 12 days. And as you can see, I have two things here, curly parsley as well as the mint here that is germinating extremely slowly. And then I have another plant in the back that has germinated. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove these items. And let me show you what I have. So I'm going to remove those out because after 12 days, really, if they were going to germinate, they should have done so. So I also purchased what is called a seed starting kit, and I can put 23 seeds in here and get those started and then transplant them outside. So what I'm going to do is chalk these up to a loss. Again, it's not a big deal. That's why I wanted to start them inside, because if they can't survive the temperatures that I have inside here, they'll never be able to survive outside. And these are cold hardy plants. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace those, remove this whole top system, put this seed starting system in, and let me show you how that looks. So what you do is you just take this portion off and you put this in. And so this is the seed starting kit. And you just place your seeds inside of these different pods. And so that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going outside to work on my regular garden, but excuse me, that's what I'm going to do. And the seeds that I am going to place in there is kohlrabi, choice some. And on this one, guys, I read that you can eat the flower. The entire plant is edible. Tatsoi, Merlot lettuce. This one isn't frost hardy, so I won't be planting this one right now. And if I do plant it, I may just keep it inside and keep it with the other plants that I have here, which it may be something that I decide to do. The purple lady bok choy, and then the winter choy, the Chinese yellow heart. So these are, let me see, 2, 4, 6. These are the 6 seeds that I'm going to place in my seed starting system. And I'm actually going to put quite a bit of them in there and then transplant them outside. Once I believe that they are strong enough, I'm going to transplant them outside. So guys, when it comes to feeding your Aero Garden, any one of the items that you purchase with the Aero Garden, whether it be the seed starting system, whether any one of the seed kits comes with a bottle of plant food, liquid plant food. So I actually have 3 bottles of the plant food because I bought this seed starting system. I just recently purchased that. But before then, I bought the herb kit. The herb kit actually came with it. And then I bought a system where you could start your own seeds, a smaller version of the seed starting kit. Because the seed starting kit, this larger one, you have to order it from Aero Garden. You can't buy it from the different stores that sells it locally. But the good part about it is when you are feeding your Aero Garden, you only use 2 caps. So that lets you know that your food will go a long way. And then you should always keep your water up to the fill line. Okay. Whoa, we're making a mess, y'all. Making a mess. I'll clean that up. And then you just press the little button on the side and that restarts. That restarts the system. And so now we're at 14 days planted and the timer, the plant food timer has reset to 14 days. So each time you plant food in there, those 2 caps of plant food, it gives you 14 days worth of feeding the plants that are in here. So one more thing, guys, I want to show you. Is, as you can see, these were in there for 12 days. And again, there are no roots kind of flying around. And there are no roots on the inside of here. Well, they're in there for 12 days. Yeah, I thought I said 14. They were in there for 12 days. And nothing is really happening in there. So that tells me that, you know, those seeds didn't do too well. But then when you take a look at this one, I'm going to move this out of the way. I want you guys to come on over and take a look at all the roots that I have going here. Especially with the tomatillo. Look at all those roots. So that tells me that these seeds germinated really, really well. That pippin, it's going to do well in here as well. The shishito, it may just decided that it didn't like this environment. And we all know that not all of our seeds are going to germinate. Sometimes you have 100% germination and sometimes you don't. It's not a loss. As you can see, I had a backup plan if things didn't work out the way that I want them to. But thank you guys for coming along with me for this update on my Aero Garden. And of course, I'll be doing a big fall garden update very soon. But I wanted to bring you guys along just to see what was going on. And if you had it in your mind that you wanted to purchase an Aero Garden, they were having an amazing sale. Again, we all discussed that you can buy them with your food stamps. You can buy them on those systems of Affirm and Klarna and all those different systems where you pay payments. It's your decision. There's no pressure here. I just really wanted one. I wanted one for a very long time. And I decided to make the investment and go ahead and get one. I know that a lot of people are using the grow lights and the grow tent. Those are not for me. So this is a system that I really wanted, one that I knew that I would enjoy. I attempted grow lights last season and it did not work out for me. It just made my light bill really, really high. Um, but I see some of you guys with some amazing systems. But again, this is what works for me. Again, guys, remember to get up, get out, and grow something and have faith in your food. Thanks. See you the next time.